Consider the continuous probability density function defined by f of x equals 8 on the region where x is between 0 and 1/8. Find the probability that x is between 0.0125 and 0.025. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we understand visually what kind of area we're dealing with here. Okay, so let's sketch out this area. So I'm going to draw a coordinate plane. Okay. So I'll need a y-axis, an x-axis. And we are sketching out f of x equals 8. So that means we want to be up 8 units on the y-axis. And then our x values are going to be between 0 and 1/8. So I'm just going to kind of go between x equals 0 and 1/8, and I'll put 1/8 here. It's not to scale, but we just need to get the idea here. Okay, so it means this, we have a straight line here. That's our function. Let me draw that a little straighter. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. And so that's our function f of x equals 1/8, and it's going from 0 to 1/8. Okay, so this is our region. And we could double check to make sure that this actually is a probability density function. If it's a probability density function, then the area underneath here should be equal to 1, because area equals probability for continuous probability density functions. And we know the maximum probability is 1, or 100%. So if we take everything, we better get 100%, right? So let's double check. So this is a rectangle. And so we just need to do our width here, which we could see pretty easily is going to be 1/8, times our height of 8. So width times height, that's 1/8 times 8, which is 1, which is 100%. Okay, and that's what they told us. We're just double checking. So this is a probability density function. This is a probability density function. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Okay, but that's not actually what the question's asking. That's just our own sanity check here. We actually want to know what's the probability that x is between 0.0125 and 0.025. Okay, so let's clean this up a bit. Okay. So just as before, probability equals area. Probability equals area. So if we want to find the probability that x is between 0.0125 and 0.025, we need to find the area between x equals 0.0125 and 0.025. So we want to find this area here. Okay? Well, this is still a rectangle, and so we can still calculate it with width times height. Let me move this down a little bit, give myself some more room. The height is still 8, but now the width, how do you go from 0.0125 to 0.025? Well, if we subtract the two, we'll know the distance or the span between them. So we take all of 0.025 and then subtract 0.0125. And that gives us how much does it take to get from one to the other. Okay? So once we have that, that's going to be our width. This value of 8, that's our height. And our answer is going to be whatever the width times height is. So probability that x is between 0.0125 and 0.025 is width times height. So now that we understand that, let's go to our notebook and put that in. So width is 0.025 minus 0.0125, whatever that is. And the height is 8. And all I want to do is calculate width times height. So if I run that, I get 0.1, which means that the probability that x is between 0.0125 and 0.025 is 0.1. Whoops. I want a PEC cell for that. Probability that x is between 0.0125 and 0.025 is 0.1. There is and 0.1 is a 10% chance that a randomly chosen x value is between 0.0125 and 0.025. Okay, so let's just copy that, or you could, so that's Control-C, or you could just right-click, copy, and let's put that into our answer box. So paste, submit, and we have it.